24, verse 46. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Yeah, man, find doing, man. Because, you know, like one thing about them pro athletes that trying to make it to the league, NBA, NFL, whatever, they say, look, man, I'm staying ready. It's not about getting ready. It's about staying ready, you know, and that's a good way to look at things, man, because you don't want to be the one that pick up your sword, pick up your garment when all hell breaking loose, you know what I mean? The scriptures say, a prudent man seeth the evil and hideth himself, man. So all hell break loose, we ain't gonna be out here prophesying and rebuking, reproving these nimwits out here, man, you know? Because that ain't gonna be the time for that. The scriptures say the time and season for everything under the sun, man, you know? And right now we in fishing season, we'll soon to be hunting season, man, you know?
It says, verse 47, verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods.
Man, ruler, man, you know, that's what we are, the 144,000, man, we are rulers and kings, man, you know? Because, hey, man, brothers been getting tried, man, on all levels, man, demons attacking us on all levels, stuff we don't even talk about, stuff behind the camera, man, you know? But hey, what we do, we endure, we fight through it, man.
Fast and pray.
Fast and pray, you know?
This the most I've ever been doing that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really haven't had to do it like that in years back, you know? But this year, bro.
We close.
Yeah, man.
That's how you know. When Job was close to his reward, that's when the Most High rewarded him.
Yeah.
When them, in the beginning, the demons was, you know, nitpicking, and then they got physical. Then towards the end, they got physical, man. Job lost everything, but in the end, towards the end, how you know Job was close? Man, them demons actually killed his family members. He thought they was gonna break Job's faith in the Most High, but it didn't. It actually made him stronger, and he actually got that back plus more. So that's how you know everything, brothers, we saying is the truth. Everything that we saying is the truth. All this attacking they doing is just, hey man, that's just the Most High speaking to us, letting us know, my son, you close. You close, man. Just like with anything in life, man. Like you don't get it easy. It don't come easy, man. You want big muscles, it don't come easy, man. You want a solid foundation of great body work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work hard for that shit, man. So that's the same thing we do with this truth. We work hard, and we gonna keep grinding, man, to the very end. Cause like the scriptures say, how you know we believe in the scriptures? We gonna do what the scriptures tell us to do. We gonna do it to the very end. Till it, like Kakuma was saying, till we can't even do it no more. Most ain't gonna have us out here forever. You gotta think about that. The Most ain't gonna have us out here forever. Every millionaire that did it the correct way to become rich or whatever, you know what I'm saying? At the end, at the beginning of it, they was working hard. At the beginning of it, they was working hard. They paid their dues. Like Omni and the Hellcat. I know his story. I know guys that personally know Omni and the Hellcat when he was coming up. And they said, man, yeah, that guy was a hard fucking worker. And at the very end, he reaped his reward, man. He got all the everything he could ever have. You see what I'm saying? So, hey man, that goes with the truth, and we gonna get the truth, the greatest reward of Omni and the Hellcat and all of these of our people that's in this world, man. You know, the entertainers and all these people, we gonna get the greatest reward from the apostles on down. You know what I'm saying? We make up the apostles, man. We are set forth to teach our people the great news, and the great news is this: we ain't gonna live in hell forever, man.
So if I can say this real quick, land bagging off the brother Yashamar, one thing about Army too, that man give more than he received.
Man, bro.
He give every time he's looking at Army, and I'm gonna tell you truth. It wasn't just for the camera, bro.
Nope.
Army was always giving.
Yep.
Same thing with Shaquille O'Neal.
Yep.
Shaquille O'Neal, man. One thing about Shaq, the reason why the Lord blessed that
That's
dude,
why he got blessed.
it's because he always giving. Everywhere Shaq go, he said, I can't possibly spend all this money, so he gives it away. He gives it away. Shaq always
That's
giving.
how you get your blessings, man.
And that's
say that.
And it's like being like a child. All right, children, they give more than they receive.
Yep.
They're always giving. They'll give you the shirt on their back.
Yep. That's what the kingdom of heaven is going to consist of.
And that's what the kingdom of heaven is about.
Giving.
Yahweh
Yep.
gave more than he ever received.
Yep.
All right, he gave. He gave freely. He didn't charge nothing. He just
That's
gave
right.
from the Most High, giving them that heart of gold.
The Lord washed our feet. The Lord said, man, he ain't even glorify himself yet, man. The Lord said, look, y'all gonna do greater than me. He didn't even say what he was gonna do. Of course, you have certain instances where the Lord, you know what I'm saying, prophecies where the Lord was gonna do this, gonna do that in the future that's coming up. But the Lord said it before he went to the spiritual realm. The Lord said, y'all gonna do things greater than what I did. Showing you that the Lord was 100% of the kingdom of heaven, man. Because everything, because like you said, the Lord, our big brother, was operating as he was already in the kingdom of heaven.
Beautiful.
It makes so much fucking sense, bro.
Beautiful.
Because that's what the kingdom of heaven is about. Not being of yourself, being of others and your brothers and your family.
Yeah.
The ones that's of the Most High.
Yeah.
Not the ones that's in the world. Because
Yeah.
the Lord said it. He said, y'all gonna do this. My brother's gonna do that. Then when my servants fight, then they gonna do this. Then he was bigging us up first, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kingdom of heaven. In the kingdom of heaven, if I got certain amount of slaves, I got too many of them, I'm gonna give my slaves to the cook. I'm gonna give some of my slaves some my big bro Zari. I'm gonna give some to the apostles, man. Other brothers that's our family members that we don't even know yet. We gonna meet them in the family reunion, in the father shit, man. And we gonna be giving. It's gonna be so much giving. Hey, brother, I don't want.
Yeah.
You have it, brother. No, you got it. Hey, okay.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
That's the
we
kingdom
said.
of heaven. That's why this world is so fucked up now. If Azariah said it, he said, man, if Esau honor the Sabbath, the land Sabbath, and honor the Sabbath of not giving, of not owing any money, your dues, nobody would be in debt. Your credit score wouldn't be fucked up. Esau would have a better chance with the Most High. That's why the Most High is just going to totally annihilate his race, man. Because he knew he never had a chance. Esau is not right. He's not right in the fucking head, bro.
Yeah, that's in the law. Like after a certain amount of years, you're supposed to forgive the debt, man. So, like the brother just said,
Yep.
man. After a certain
Bro
amount of
told me
years, I
about
think
this in the
7 years.
scripture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7 years.
it's the same thing with the land Sabbath.
I mean, even though they do it in wickedness on this side, like let's say you owe a debt from like 2010, you know, they just erase it off your credit report and shit.
Sometimes you gotta
But
force them to
sometimes-
erase it.
but
They stay
sometimes
on
they
it.
make you pay it. Like if you have an eviction, you gotta still pay that shit.
Yeah, they be lying.
Yeah. So there's certain things.
They don't honor that shit, man.
Certain loopholes in that shit. bro.
99.9% of the shit, they don't honor that shit, man. Like Kakam said, you gotta go through loopholes to get shit deleted. You shouldn't have to go through this. You shouldn't have to figure out that credit is really, really important in this world. Because that's what this wicked ass world is about, so-called credit. All these people living on borrowed time, man. So the Most High, hey man, he gonna make them, he got these motherfuckers living on borrowed time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he gonna cut the lights off. The Most High, the landlord, he gonna cut the lights off on these devils real soon.
Yeah.
He like to cut the lights off on us. He gonna cut the lights off on these devils, man.
Yeah. And one more thing, if I could say this too, let's not forget who's the biggest giver of all of eternity. That's the Most High himself. All right, because the gift of life, you can't even put a price on that. All right, for the fact that we can live, all right, and breathe this air, you can't put a price on
Priceless,
that.
man.
That's priceless, bro. Life itself, that's priceless, man. And the Most High gave it to us freely. All right. So the Most High said in the kingdom of heaven, before we even ask of anything from him, he already gonna give it to us. So the Most High is more given than he received. So that's why he said, where's my honor? All right. All he wants is just what? He wants the glory. That's all you got to give the Most High. All honor, praises, and glory, all right, for what he do. All right, because what the Most High do is nothing lightly. It's nothing to be taken lightly. All right, it's to be worship and praise. And you supposed to be constantly thanking the Most High.
Come on, man.
Because he didn't have to do it.
Come on, man.
Speak on it,
It could have been like that damn movie, The Door. I think it was the second movie of Thor. It was a fucking a race of gremlins, man. They all they wanted for the universe was darkness, man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was just darkness and no life? Oh man, that's hell, bro. All darkness and no light, bro. You should, like Azaria said, you should be thankful that you got breathing life and you're able to see these different creatures. You're able to walk around in the Most High's creations, man. The earth itself is a creation, man. See what I'm saying? I can imagine, bro, if there was void of no life, if me and all of us was just nothingness, it would be a terrible feeling, man.
you got a certain place in Alaska, it only get like, it be dark for months, and then it got like sunlight for a couple months. I forgot the part of Alaska it is.
Depressing, man.
But they depressed out there. They got a high crime rate, a lot of alcoholism, drugism. You know what I mean? You like a whole lot of judgment take place out there. I got a precept. If one of y'all brothers want to break it down. Romans 14:11. For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And it says, so then every one of us shall give account.
What's up?
It's Romans 14:11. For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to Yahweh Bashem.
Yeah, man, at the end of the day, that scripture is basically saying that everybody on this planet Earth, whether they're an atheist or a non-believer or somebody that believe in white Jesus or they believe in some type of God, all these different nations on this planet Earth, including our people, the 2/3, they're gonna realize that God looks like us, man. All these nations on the earth, they're gonna realize they're gonna have to bow down at the end of the day, man, whether they like it or not. That's basically what that scripture is saying. All right? Whether you acknowledge the Most High or not. We acknowledge the Most High because we love the Most High, man. We follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. That's basically what love is. If you love me, keep my commandments. And basically, the commandments is the Bible, man. The Most High, like it's already said, back in the day, man, the Most High gave us the Bible as an instruction manual on how to live your life the most productive to the 100%. You know how Esau like to say, live your life to the most excellent 100%. But how can you do that if you eating all this abominable food? You drinking abominable water, and you just drinking all this alcohol, this beer, you eating all this. You sleeping around, you doing all this shit, you're not living your life, you're not giving time to find out about the Most High, your creator. Man, your life is gonna rot away so quick, man, it ain't gonna be funny, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna rot, man. Basically, at the end of the day, the Most High is saying, look, man, you're gonna bow down to me whether you like it or not. I created you, you're gonna bow down. They put that in the movie Thor, one of the second movie Thor, I think it was the second or the first. Loki came down to Earth, and he knew he was greater than the people on Earth. He said, man, one way or another, y'all gonna bow down to me, mortals. So he had the right mentality, man. If you got a creation, you created them, and they acting like they created you. Look, man, you the Most High, you got the power, you gonna make them bow down. But we gonna love bowing down. Us, the Israelites, even the other nations, they gonna start to enjoy the bow down. You know why? Because this earth ain't gonna be ruled in wickedness no more. See, the one thing about these other nations, they know Esau is the most wicked out of all of them. And they know this place is wicked as fuck. It's out of whack. They know that shit, man. So they're gonna be happy when Esau get out of power. It says so in two scriptures in the Bible. It says, it's roughly paraphrasing. It says, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. When the righteous bear authority, the people rejoice, man. And then there's another scripture in Isaiah, the 14th chapter, that says that the other nations that rule in joint rulership with Esau had them going off and shit. These same other nations that was in rulership with Esau had their foot on their neck. Even although they was in joint rulership, Esau had his foot on their neck, man. So you think it's gonna be the same when we have joint rulership with the Lord, our big brother, and the Most High, our Father in heaven? Man, they not the Most High and the Son and our big bro ain't gonna have their foot on that neck. You know why? Because it's gonna be our kingdom in heaven is gonna be ruled in righteousness, man. All right, ain't gonna be none of that foul play, man. That Esau be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? These other nations, they got it more easy than Jake, but they still fucked up. They still fucked up, man. They still got the short end of the stick. They gonna love when we get bear rule. So in all actuality, man, they gonna enjoy the Most High ruling. They gonna enjoy bowing down, man. There's a picture of brother did, man. I think it was the brother from Cali. He had a Michael John White with the staff. He had him like he was it was like a future time lapse. It jump to the future. And that pic, that's one of my favorite pics the brother did. All these other nations, they bowed down to him, man. They all bowed down to all of them had beards. All of them had turbans. And he had an Israelite, Michael John White, he had the spiritual power, he had the staff in his hand, he had the crown. He was in his garment, and all of them bowed down, man. All right, that's a real depiction of what's gonna happen, man. And they gonna love it too. They gonna love it because they gonna have clean water.